This is reading number 13, and I am reading Bear's Shadow. It is by Frank Ash, and it tells a little bit about him on the back. Let me talk to you about him. So it says, Frank Ash was born in 1946 and grew up in the New Jersey countryside. He received a BA in painting from Cooper Union. He also worked as a teacher and a performer in children's theater. As a writer and illustrator, Ash is best known for his well-loved bear books, including Happy Birthday, Moon, and Mooncake. Frank Ash now lives with his wife and son in Vermont. Okay, so it tells you a little bit about Frank Ash. Last year, one of my teachers had Moon and Mooncake, and well, I read that, and he's a really great author and illustrator. Like, you see all the detail that he put into this, and I really like stuff like that. Okay, Bear's Shadow. And sometimes they'll have these little things that they write to people, and it says, to Devin, probably his son. One day, Bear went to the pond with his fishing pole and a big can of worms. While he was putting a worm on his hook, he looked down and saw a big fish. I'm going to catch that fish, thought Bear to himself. But when Bear stood up to throw his line in the water, his shadow scared the big fish away. Go away, Shadow, cried Bear, but Bear's shadow would not go away. Okay, said Bear, if you won't go on your own, then I'll just have to get rid of you. And he put down his fishing pole and began to run. He ran around the pond. When he got to the other side, he kept on running. He ran through a field of flowers. He jumped through a brook and hid behind a tree. Good, thought Bear. Now Shadow can't find me. I think that's the homepage. Then he's hiding behind the tree. But Bear was wrong. When he stepped out from behind the tree, the first thing he saw was Shadow. Nearby was a cliff. Bear walked over to the cliff and looked up. I'll climb so high, Shadow won't be able to follow me, thought Bear. Bear climbed higher and higher until at least he pulled himself up to the top. Huffing and puffing, he smiled with pride, and then he looked down and saw Shadow. Now Bear was very annoyed, so he went home and got a hammer and some nails to nail his shadow to the ground. He hammered and hammered and hammered, but no matter how many nails he hammered, he couldn't nail his shadow down. If I can't nail him down, thought Bear, maybe I can bury him. So he got his shovel and dug a hole. When the hole was deep and wide, he let his shadow fall into the hole. Then Bear filled the hole with dirt. When he was finished, it was almost noon. The sun was high in the sky, and Shadow was nowhere to be seen. At last, sighed Bear, no more Shadow.
Why was it gone?
Because it was night.
Or
noon.
Mm-hmm.
But now Bear was very tired, so he went inside and took a little nap.
Like JT. You've been yawning.
While he slept, time passed, and the sun once again cast shadows everywhere. So if you ever think that you're the only one with a shadow, like everything has a shadow. When Bear got up and opened his window, he saw his shadow on the floor. Not you again, exclaimed Bear, and he slammed the door, hoping to lock Shadow inside, but Shadow was too quick. Sighed Bear. How about this? If you let me catch a fish, I'll let you catch one too. Nod your head like this if it's a deal. And Bear nodded his head. Shadow nodded too. So Bear went back to the pond, and once again he threw his line in the water. By the time the sun was in a different part of the sky, which made it easy for Shadow to keep his part of the deal. And when Bear caught the big fish, Shadow caught one too. So you can see like it's reflecting from the sun. Well, that was Bear's shadow. Now I have some questions. Now if you could come over here. Okay, so as you can see, these are shadows. And question number one, like
Activity number
or
one.
activity number one, like maybe you could like outline it like this, like there's a monkey and then I have a rhino here. So like I could, ooh. And then, just lining them up here. And I know I'm not very good drawer or any artistry.
Could you do this outside?
Yes, you could do this outside.
And it'd be cool to have an experiment, like do it at 9 o'clock and then different times of the day.
It would help a lot, and it'd be a lot more fun.
Be cool to see the sizes of the shadows, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like, it matters what time of the day it is when you have a shadow. Now, since this monkey's been falling down so much, I probably won't have the best looking shadow picture, but I'll try. So that's the monkey. And now I'm going to do this little dinosaur. Then we have the dinosaur. See how cool that is? Now I'm going to tell you all a little fact about shadows. The reason a shadow is created is because, like, as you can see, like this right here, you can see my shadow right here. See, like, that's me right here. It does exactly what I'm doing. See, and it's just a really cool thing, okay? Well, bye, guys. See you at book number 14.